1, 2, oh no, 3, 4. This is not good. This is not good. This is gonna take forever. This is, oh no, no, no. We've hit 4,000 subscribers. For 4,000 deep slate mining stream is what's gonna take place. We're gonna 4,000 of these. For those of you who don't know, that is that much. That is that much deep slate. 4,000. Oh my gosh. Wow. I can't believe we've actually hit that number. Thank you guys so much. That's insane. It took us a little while. Why did it take you guys so long, huh? Oh gosh, zooming in way too much right there. No, I'm totally kidding. I can't say how much I appreciate it. It's so cool of you guys. Thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. That's insane. That's just crazy. But because of that, as you guys could probably tell by me, filling up this chest right here and everything, we're gonna do a stream eventually. My next stream after this video comes out is gonna be mining 4,000 deep slate. 4,000 of you guys to represent each and every single one of you guys. If you guys are brand new, this is Mikester23. Welcome. So glad you guys are here. And if you guys do like this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I know you've heard it a million times, but it kind of helps me out. And I annoy myself every single time I say it, but I say it because I hope that you guys only do it if you enjoy, okay? If you don't enjoy it, then don't subscribe. With that being said, though, apparently 4,000 of you guys do, and that's awesome. I'm so glad that you guys do. I strive to make the best content I can. Anyways, in today's video, I have gone ahead and reached out to one of my moderators, as I usually do. I reach out to someone to do a special build request for 4,000 subscribers, and it was my one moderator, amazing moderator, Jules_angels, and what she wanted was a build revolving around her name. This is not a lot of space to record an intro, but she wanted something to revolve around an angel. She wanted an angel build, and so what I've gone ahead and done is I've created a very angelic looking structure with an angel as a centerpiece. I'll go ahead and show it to you guys now. So here it is though, and I just noticed that there's glow squid spawning in here. What is going on with that? Hold on. What the heck? I'm definitely not gonna do anything. Oh, so weird that all this glow ink is just here. I don't know where that came from. But guys, I've gone ahead and I've made Jules. I really hope you enjoy this build. I really hope you like this. It is an angel build. It's kind of like a Parthenon structure. So there's lots of pillars, some custom banners that I'll show you how to make. They're really super simple. I'm gonna show you how to make all of this actually, but if we walk over here, we have a nice entrance that upon walking up, we can see there's a beautiful angel floating in the middle with some golden wings and a golden halo. There's leafage and plants all around, kind of filling the inners. There's water. It's a pretty cool, I'd say it's a sight to behold. I'm very proud of this build, and Jules, I really hope I did it justice for your special request. Thank you so much for requesting this. I think this was a fun one to do. This was a fun build to crack out, and I think it turned out great. It really turned out pretty good. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but yeah, that is Jules Angels. Jewel, her little angel sitting right there in the middle inside of this amazing Parthenon on top of I'm not going to show how to build the cloud. That's something I'm not going to build. I just whipped that up pretty quickly. Actually, it still looks a little rough too. There's still some edges I have to refine a little bit. But yeah, now what I'm going to go ahead and do though is I'm actually going to go ahead and show you guys the materials required for this. It's going to be a lot of materials. I'll include the flooring. With the flooring, I won't build exactly the same. It's kind of random textured. That's how I usually do that sort of thing, that kind of like rough aesthetic of the build. But I'll show you guys the materials required, and then I'll show you how to build it, and we'll have a good old time doing a building tutorial at 4,000 subscribers. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Before I forget, there will also be a schematic along with the world download if you guys want to check this out for yourself, just so you guys can have this build yourself. Yeah. Okay, now on to the resources. Man, I can't talk today. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is establish how big this grid is. It's 21 long, 26 wide. That's 21 this way by 26 this way. And with the grid, you don't really need it, but it really does help when placing down blocks. We're going to go ahead, and the first blocks we're going to use is going to be a quartz pillar, a birch sign, and a birch trap door. So in this very corner block, on this block right here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place one block, and we're going to make that a 9 block tall pillar. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At the very top, or actually we'll start at the bottom. At the very bottom, we're going to place birch trapdoors on all 4 sides of this with the little brown part of the trapdoor pointing down. So we'll go ahead and put these trapdoors all around like so. Right above that, we're going to go ahead and place birch signs that wrap around as well because this makes the pillar look pretty cool. Then at the very top, we're going to invert the trapdoor. So now we're going to have the brown part of the trapdoor pointing up, but we're still going to go ahead and put 4 around this entire face. I don't know the best way to do this in survival, but you guys will be able to do this in survival if you want. And with the birch signs, I'm just wrapping this around. If you guys want, you'll find a way. You'll find a way. But you can see that's our very, very simple kind of standard column, and that's all we need for the time being. But we do need to place all these columns in. So this side, this face right here is going to be symmetrical to the one over here, and this side is going to be symmetrical to the one over there. The placement we're going to have for this is we're going to go over 2 blocks. We're going to place another one right there. So you'll just go ahead and repeat this exact sign for this pillar every single time. We'll go 2 blocks over, place 1, 2 blocks over, place 1, 2 blocks over, place 1. And then we're actually going to skip 4 blocks because it's going to be where the entrance is. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. We're going to skip 4 blocks. We're going to place a pillar, skip 2, pillar, skip 2, pillar, skip 2, pillar. And like I said, all these pillars should look like this one. And these 2 faces right here will be the exact same right over here. So you can see that they're going to be the exact same, but I'll go ahead and show you how to do the side pillars as well, which again, these are going to be the exact same as well. You're going to skip 2 blocks, place a pillar, skip 2, place a pillar, skip 2, pillar, 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 each one with 2 blocks in between. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total along this axis. That's how you know when to start. Once you hit your 7th pillar right here, you're going to go ahead and start turning around doing this. There's still some moss blocks floating. And then we'll go ahead and make sure to skip the 4 blocks. Man, there's a lot of moss blocks all over the place. But yeah. All these pillars should be the exact same. All of them should be 9 blocks tall with the birch trapdoors. And once you get that, you'll kind of get a nice Parthenon shape. So go ahead and build up each and every single one of these pillars. Okay, but now we should already have a structure coming together. It should look like this with all the pillars when it's all said and done. You can see we have the 7 right there. Then we have the 4 with a little space in the middle because that's where the staircase is going to be. Let's go ahead, get our next materials, which we're going to get a block of gold, a birch sign, birch slab, birch trapdoor, a white banner, a yellow banner, another yellow banner that will tweak a little bit with this loom and these 2 white dies. And I'll go ahead and show you how to tweak the banner real quickly so you guys know how to do it in the future. You'll go ahead and place the loom down. You'll stick the yellow banner in. I usually don't do banners, but this is a really simple design. All it is it's the white cross with the white die. And then the white border that goes across it like there, right there. So that is a special banner that we'll have as well when we're building this up. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and show the easy structural elements that go across. First of all, on this level, right below these birch signs, you're going to have these birch slabs. And they're basically going to go around the entire thing with the exception for this middle part right here, which I'll show you how to do that part. But basically, this is going to wrap around the entire thing. Every single free available spot, it's always going to be the same. It's repetitive, it's easy, it's nice and simple to follow. What you're going to do on top of that, though, is you're going to wrap birch signs around it, and all the birch signs will all be connected like so. This they'll just wrap around on the level of the birch slabs all the way around. You'll do this everywhere, just like that. And then what we're going to do to continue this kind of design that we got going on is we're going to place 2 birch trapdoors underneath. One like that, the other like that, so that the 2 brown parts are facing in towards the middle. And once again, we're going to repeat this on every single one, with exception to the entrance, because the entrance will be a little bit different, but we'll do this on both sides the exact same way. You can see all I'm doing is literally placing these birch trapdoors right underneath the half slab so that we get that nice little design right there. And then from there, I guess it's really just the banners, putting down the banners. So on this corner right here, the banner design is like that. It's the gold on top of the white banner. And then on this one, it's actually this white banner cross on top of the white banner like that. And I do apologize if you just heard a really loud sound because I think that was my email notification. Whoopsie. Anyways, we'll repeat this banner pattern. Try saying that. That's kind of tough to say. We'll basically repeat this pattern over and over and over again, kind of like that, so that we get this nice pattern going across these pillars. Over here, we'll start with the gold and go into the white, and then we'll go ahead and do the cross, and then the white, and then the gold, and then the white. And you're just going to do this all the way across, and make sure to get this pattern right here with the birch slabs and everything, and duplicate that all the way across. Basically, you're just going to do that. That is the pattern. It's super, super, super simple. Now, the entrance, and this is going to be on both sides, so this is going to be symmetrical on both sides, is a little bit trickier, but it's still really not too bad at all. Basically, you're going to place a birch slab here and a birch slab here on either side, and we're going to use blocks of gold in the middle, which I tried to limit the amount of blocks of gold in case you're doing this in survival, because that's not fun to collect a lot of gold for a build like this. But basically, you'll do that. You'll get your birch trapdoors and put them so that the middles are facing the brown parts. And then you'll do the same thing down here. You'll place 4 birch trapdoors, but each time you'll go ahead and rotate them around so that the middles are facing on those 2 blocks right there. And then you'll get 2 signs, and you'll place them on top of the gold blocks. And you can see how that kind of connects with our pattern, and then the pattern just kind of continues over here again with the birch slabs like that, the trapdoors, and the signs going all the way across like so. And of course, banners, can't forget those. Banners are super easy to do though. Once you get a feeling for it, it's really easy to place those in. But you can see that's looking great. The only other thing I have to show you though is the inside, which the inside for this is we're actually going to go ahead and repeat the exact same thing with the signs. So 2 signs on these gold blocks, signs right there. And then these signs will just wrap along on the inside as well, except in the corners, because you can't have signs going both directions, so you actually just skip the corners. So that is a little bit different, but basically you'll just repeat this going all the way across on the inside as well as the outside. And you'll do this to every single post as well. So go ahead, only unique entrance right there. Go ahead and wrap these things, these little things all the way around this entire kind of Parthenon that we got building. With this part now done, we've went ahead and just repeated this pattern all the way across. Again, the sides that correspond with each other on the other side, like this one and that one, they do match up. They're exact same, and same with these side ones right here. But for the next part, the materials we're going to go ahead and get, man, I cannot talk right now. Woo! Is quartz pillar, smooth quartz block, smooth quartz slab, birch slab, and white stained glass pane. And we're going to go ahead and put a top on top of this piece that we already got building right here. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to start on this block, on this quartz pillar. We're going to place a smooth quartz slab and extend it 2 ways like so. And then we're going to drag this all the way across the entire Parthenon top until we get to this one, where we're going to go ahead and build back over here, then extend around. And basically we're just going to keep doing this. We're just going to start making consecutive rings. I'm not going to go ahead and make the full rings because you guys will know how to do it. I already showed you how to do it. But just like that, we have this nice ring topping the top of the Parthenon. Now behind that, we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to place a block. So we're going to place a blocks full smooth quartz blocks that wrap around this part right here. And then we're going to go ahead and extend this all the way across the top of the Parthenon. So right there like that, you can see all we're doing is wrapping on the inner layer 1 block above. And we're going to go ahead and dupe all these blocks down here as well, just like that. So that looks great. That's exactly what we should have. Now we're going to get our quartz pillars and we're going to go up 3 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3 blocks just like that. On top of the 3rd quartz pillar, we're going to place a smooth quartz block, and this is going to line up with the smooth quartz that we already got right down here. So we'll go ahead and pillar this all the way across. And once we get to here, we'll go ahead and wrap around kind of like the exact blocks right below it does. It's basically repeating the pattern multiple times, but you can see we'll do the same thing over here. It's a very simple build to do. For this corner, you're going to wrap around just the exact same way you did before. Whoopsie, did not mean to flick that trapdoor. Just like that. Have the quartz blocks, smooth quartz blocks wrap around all the way right there. Build right there, smooth quartz slabs, and have this repeat and follow the exact same pattern. I'm probably explaining a bit more than I need to, but just like that is exactly how we want it. We'll also want the smooth quartz pillar right there as well, and we're going to also place it in this corner right over here as well, just like that. Now that we got those 3 corners posted, and you'll do the same in the 4th corner as well, we're going to get our smooth quartz slabs, and we're going to go ahead and wrap on the top half layer around these blocks right here, and we're going to do the exact same thing. It's a lot of rinse and repeat and just placing the blocks down. So we'll go ahead, go all the way, wrap around right here, and do the same thing over here. We already did wrap around, so we'll just go ahead and extend it this way all the way down, rinse and repeat, wrap around, and then we'll place 1 more slab on top of the slabs that we already got. This will be a bottom half slab if you've set that all up correctly. We'll go ahead, wrap all this around, all the way around the whole thing. It's a lot of monotonous placing of blocks. It's really not too bad at all. But right there, you can see that's what it should be looking like. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place the glass stains in as well. For this first section right here, we're going to go up 1, 2, 3 like that, and we're going to go over 2 blocks just like that before we go ahead and decide to put a smooth quartz pillar, I believe, just like that. That should be that window right there. Actually, I think it might be one bigger. Let me check. Let me make absolute sure. Okay, but after checking that is the right thing, we'll go ahead and place the 3 this way as well, glass stains with the smooth quartz pillars like so, right there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to space these out by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go ahead and place another quartz pillar that goes all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quartz pillar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quartz pillar. And when we get to this side, we should have 1, 2, 3 blocks just like that. You're just going to go ahead and fill the glass up all the way. So that way we don't have to worry about that. And then on this side, I believe it's the same thing. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there with the quartz pillar going up. Then it's a 1, 2, 3, 4 quartz pillar going up. And the 1, 2, 3, and again, you do want to fill this glass all the way up. I do that on camera, but it's a little bit tricky when you got these glass panes like this that you got to fill in. It's a little tricky. But basically, you're going to want to do this, and you're going to want to repeat this on all 4 corners. They should all be symmetrical, so I'm not going to show how to build this one. Just go ahead and get these glass panes up. If we were to place blocks up here, you can place a block along this edge right here. And then the last thing, before I forget, which is good that I remembered. Let me swipe to my other picture on my phone that I'm looking at. You'll want to use birch slabs, and these birch slabs will just wrap around on the top half slab right here, going all the way around the entire corridor. Once we build this all up, it will wrap around there too. So we're going to have it on that layer. And for this one, we're going to have it on this bottom half layer right here as well. You'll go ahead and wrap around like so, all the way around the inside of this. So just like that, those two right there. This is bottom half slab, top half slab. Go ahead and build this guy up, and I'll show you what it should look like. You should be able to do it from here. I should hopefully not have to show you how to wrap around just like that. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Okay, go ahead and build that up. So with this section done right here, you can see we got the top put on top of the Parthenon. We're basically just about done, and I'm going to go ahead and finally show you guys how to make the middle section, and then we'll talk about some foliage and stuff like that you'll see that I'm not actually going to go over in the tutorial. I do want to say real quick too that this flooring is made up of diorite, calcite, polished diorite, and there's also stairs involved too that kind of make these divots and cracks. I will say that if you guys want to make the floor out of that, I highly recommend it, but those are the blocks. I don't know if I included those in the materials or not. I think I might have. But go ahead and be sure to use that block palette for the floor. Anyways, the blocks we're going to use for the final part is going to be quartz bricks, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz stairs, a water bucket, yellow stained glass pane, white stained glass pane, yellow carpet, and the wooden axe is just my wand to make things a little bit faster, a little bit nicer, a little bit easier. We're going to go ahead and start off with the big corridor, this kind of big box that we put in the middle. If we go 1, 2 blocks away from there and 1, 2 blocks away from there, right there is going to be the corner post. And you're going to want to drag this all the way to the other side, and you're going to want it to had to clear that rain real quick. That was super loud. But basically, you just want to drag it until it's over here on this side. You can see it's 2 blocks away, 2 blocks away. And you're going to want to do this on all 4 corners. Just have those 2 blocks of space. So if we drag this over here, 2 blocks of space. And then if we drag it all the way over here as well, 2 blocks, and then we can go ahead and fill this all up. And we're gonna, like I said, I'm gonna use the wand to help me out just a little bit, but basically you're gonna want to make that 2 blocks tall, so just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna actually repeat this layer up once just so I don't have to rebuild it again. I'll stack that up, and then I'll go ahead on this second layer. So on the first layer, you want this just all filled in with miscellaneous, like diorite, polished diorite, calcite, that sort of thing. And then what you're going to also want is on the very top, you're going to want to fill that all up with smooth quartz like so. And now what we're going to do is we're going to get our smooth quartz stairs. We're going to create a bit of an entrance. So these blocks right here, we're going to break these 2 and place stairs here and here. And then we'll place quartz bricks on either side of the stairs. So we have a staircase up to our little place, viewing place of the angel. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this on both sides. So break those 2 blocks, place the stairs down, and the blocks like so that we can actually walk on up here. But on top of that, we're also going to go ahead and every single other block, we're actually going to have a smooth quartz stair, an upright one, just on the edges of all of these. So make sure to go ahead and put these in like so. You can see it always meets up perfectly. If we've built this all up right, it should at least meet up perfectly every single time. Place that there, and just a few more stairs to go. Just like that. That looks great. That's exactly how this place is supposed to look. Now, if you walk on up here, we're going to go ahead and get our white stained glass paint and start wrapping around. We'll go ahead and start on this block right here, wrap over here. We're going to go ahead and make a little bit of a rounded corner, so we're not actually going to go on that block right there. We'll have this part wrap all the way around. Do the same thing with the corner thing, and then we'll go over here all the way up to the staircase, and we'll skip the 2 stair blocks, and we'll do the same thing over here, wrap around, just to make this look a little bit nicer, to have a nicer shape, wrap around the corners, and then we'll end right there, and that's the white stained glass paint all put into place. And now we're going to go ahead and actually get our smooth quartz stairs, and we're going to place a smooth quartz stair right there, I believe. Okay, I just checked. Yep, it's just like that. You'll go ahead and place the stair like that, and then you'll place these stairs facing inwards like so. We'll go ahead and we'll actually have this wrap around the glass like this, and we'll have the stairs basically just wrap around the entire interior that we've already got set up. So we'll place it all the way over here. Once you get to this block, you always want to turn it into the actual quartz brick stair. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this on both sides as well, so I'll repeat it again. We'll wrap around like this, wrap around the glass pane with the stair always kind of facing this direction. Go over here, wrap around the corner, go here, and then at this part, we're going to wrap inwards and towards the brick. And you're actually going to want to go ahead and fill this all up with water as well. So go ahead and fill up with water real quick. Once those are all waterlogged, it's looking great, looking fantastic. What we're going to do is we're going to get our yellow ring of carpets, and we're going to wrap around this as well. So if we start placing our yellow carpets in like so, we'll wrap around, I think it's right about there, so that there's the 1 block gap. Yeah, I believe so. So you'll wrap around like that. We'll go over here, we'll do the same thing over here as well, leaving that 1 block gap, so right about there. We'll wrap over here, and then we'll curve it so that we always have that 1 block plus the stair kind of thing going on. But if we go over here, that should be the yellow carpets all in the right configuration, I believe. And with that done, we can go ahead and start actually creating the fountain area. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to break 2 blocks right there. You can see now we have the calcite and the diorite and the showing up underneath. We're going to break those 2 blocks. I think we might actually break these 3, 4. Let me go ahead and check my other world one last time, just make sure I'm doing this absolutely all right. Okay, it's definitely looking right. We'll break these 4 blocks, and then we'll go 1 diagonal, like so. We'll break these 2, or I guess just 1 block. Is it just 1 block? I think I might have made this ring a little bit too thin. And there goes the rain again. Aha, I figured out what it is that I did wrong. This ring is actually supposed to go all the way down here. So it's supposed to be a little bit wider than it actually was, and then we're supposed to extend it to right about there. I do apologize for messing that up. Sometimes it's hard, you know, duplicating this tutorial. This is my own custom build and everything, and I did, you know, make all this. I've had some people question me in the past before, asking why I forget the tutorial, but sometimes I just can't remember every single little detail. But it should look like that instead of the ring. We'll go ahead and fill this all in real quick right here. So it should look like that. We'll break these 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks like so. Then we'll go 1 corner block, 1, 2, 3, 1 corner block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 corner block, 1, 2, 3, 1 corner block, and then we'll go ahead and delete all this right here. But yeah, sometimes it's really difficult to remember every single step, and I have multiple worlds where I practice this. But you can see my practicing doesn't always make perfect, but that's okay. That's okay. So you can see that's what we should have now in the middle, looking all perfect and fantastic. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make an attempt at making the angel now. And for the angel, we're gonna go kind of based off my phone. So we'll see how far I can get along with that. Already, I think it's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Basically, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with a stair block right there, and it's going to wrap around like so that it goes like that. We'll have smooth quartz blocks fill in the middle right here, these 2 blocks, and then we're going to have the same thing on this side. So smooth quartz stair like that, wrapping around so that we get this nice little bit of a base of the actual angel. From there, we're going to place 2 stairs directly across from one another, and we'll do this on both sides as well, just like that. We're going to have some full blocks right there. So this is kind of the base of the angel, its body coming to life a little bit. But now, we're going to go ahead and place an upside down stair right there. I believe that's what that is. And another upside down stair right there. Organic shapes in Minecraft, especially when looking at them in a little bit of video, it's kind of hard to set them up. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks on top like that, but the body's not totally finished yet. So we'll place another 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there. We'll get our smooth quartz stairs, and we're gonna have these face inwards like so. And then we're going to go ahead and build on top of those and have 2 upside down stairs that also face inwards as well. So have one like that, have one like that. That kind of forms the neck of the angel. It's a little bit chubby, but it looks pretty good. I think this is all how it's supposed to be. I believe this is how this is all supposed to be. It's looking a little bit strange now that I'm looking at it. If I place those blocks there, does that look right? Let me go ahead in my other world and make sure we're doing this absolutely right. Aha, I know what I did wrong. Okay, if we go ahead, delete all of these and delete this. I made the body a little bit too big. I do apologize for how much I'm struggling right now. Okay, we have the upright stairs like this on top of those smooth quartz blocks. Then right up here, we'll have an upside down stair. This is just such a hard shape to get. Another upside down stair right there. And we'll have one stair like that, another stair like that right there. I believe that is how that is supposed to look now. Or actually, no. We have a block there, a stair here, and a stair here. You can see why the shape is, it's really complex looking. But then on top of these 2 upside down stairs, we're going to place 2 full blocks. And I did forget to get an actual smooth quartz slab. Whoopsie daisy. I'll just go ahead and add that real quick. We'll place that smooth quartz stair, and that's the head of the angel right there. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our best to get the wings in as well, which this part might be kind of tricky. It usually is. Okay, so we have a stair right here, and I'm going to look at my other world real quick just to get a better shape of this. This is a really tough build. Okay, now that I got this better picture on my phone, this should help a lot. So we got this shape right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to place a smooth quartz stair right there on that block. Does that look right? That does not look right. No, we're going to have a full block with a smooth quartz slab right next to it like so, and then another full block right there all along the side. Again, I'll do that again real quick. It's a full block, smooth quartz slab, and then another full block right there all the way across so that we can get these wings starting to form. Now that we got that, we're going to place 1, 2, 3 blocks in, 1, 2, 3 blocks in, do the same thing on both sides, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as well right there. On top of these blocks, we're going to place stairs, so a stair right there, a stair right there, and the rain just keeps coming. Okay, with that rain gone, we'll place a block here and a block here as well, and then one more smooth quartz stair on top and one more smooth quartz stair on top. And at this point, I realize that I actually don't have the wings fully right, but I actually do think it looks a little bit better like this. So we're gonna go on with the design. We're gonna add 2 blocks like right there and there. We're gonna place these smooth quartz stairs on the back ends like this. I'm kind of improvising just a little bit, but I like the bigger wingspan of the angel. I actually really like that addition. And now we're gonna place the yellow stained glass panes in the right corresponding spots. Hopefully we're gonna place them in the right spot. I might mess this up. We'll see what happens. Basically, we're gonna start off with a glass pane right there, glass pane right there. It's going to go on up, and we're just going to kind of broaden the scope of the yellow stained glass pane. We'll place a block right here, right here. We're actually going to build up and around so that there's a bit of a gap. And since these wings are different now, I'm kind of just going off, just going a little bit of freestyle, which is always fun. We'll place a block right here, block right there. It could be fun or it could be dangerous. Glass stain right there, glass stain right there as well, so that this gold kind of wraps around the wings. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to have a gold go up a couple of blocks like so, just like that. We'll have one more glass stain pane that goes out like that. So it looks like there's gold wrapping around this angel's wings. And we'll do this on both sides, so I'll go ahead and reflect this as well. We'll place the 2 blocks right there of the gold. It's very symmetrical, this shape, so that does help out a lot. We'll place those blocks in right there. We'll go ahead and place this block that wraps all the way around like so. That does look the exact same. That's looking good. And then we'll have another block right here that goes up and around, wrapping around. Does this look symmetrical? I'm starting to think it doesn't. No, because we don't have a block right there as well. Nice. Now that we got that, we'll have this block go up, go out, and one more up like that. And you can see that's the gold wrapping around the angel's wings. It looks pretty darn good. The last thing we need is a halo though as well. So I'm going to place 2 temporary blocks right there, and I'm just going to get gold that wraps around this whole thing so that we get a nice halo when we end up breaking the blocks in the center. I did not mean to break that just yet, but we'll have the gold wrap all the way around. We'll break those 2 blocks, and now we get a halo that sits on top of the angel. And with this looking like this, you can go ahead and actually get the yellow stained glass pane, and we'll duplicate the shape that we just made on this side on the other side. So go ahead and rewatch the tutorial if you need to. You can see I still have some parts of it a little bit wrong, but it should look like that. That looks pretty good. Maybe even, no, we don't want the yellow meeting up in the middle. I did freestyle that a little bit, but go ahead and rewatch the video to build this on this side as well. But once we do end up building this part, all we're going to do is we're going to fill this in with water, just like that, and I'll go ahead and show you all the foliage that kind of wraps us all, kind of puts us all together in the very end. Right there is the water. But it looks pretty good. I did a little bit of freestyling, and it made me struggle. That organic shape, whew, that got to me. But let's go ahead and duplicate the glass on both sides, and then I'll go ahead and show you the finished result with all the foliage as well. All right, but here we are in the finished world, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you just a few less smaller details that kind of pieces everything together. Here we are with the bigger angel in this world now as well. I'll make sure to include the right world download. And that's a little bit broken. Why'd you break like that? Did that do that on the other side too? No, it did not. Nice. Okay, so some foliage and stuff like that I added. I don't know why there's a broken sign there. That is odd. Don't. Some weird stuff happening here. Some little things I added. So we got birch buttons, and I just placed these on the lower blocks around every single other block I could. So make sure to add those for some extra decoration. On the corners, I raised all of these slabs over here by 1, and then placed ferns on each of the corners to add a bit more greenery. And then the main thing that I did is I got leaves and flowering azalea leaves and oak leaves, and I just kind of have them draping down. This isn't a very specific tutorial. If you want the schematic or the world download to get these leaves exactly right, you can have that. I'll have that included. But you can see all I did is just put a bunch of differing leaves, just kind of draping down, hanging over the edge to kind of fill in and add some extra decoration. So the flowering azalea, and I also added moss carpet as well, so you can place that down just to add some extra greenery inside this build. But that is the build basically 100% actually done. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Thank you guys again all so much for 4,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. It blows my mind. Jules, I really hope, I know you said you wanted an angel, and I went ahead and I made an angel inside a full-on Parthenon, but I really hope that you enjoyed this and that this build kind of like met your expectations, what you were expecting, what you were hoping for. But with that said, Jules, this is your inspired build. Jules Angel, this is your build on top of this nice little cloud. Again, make sure to remember all the diorite, calcite, and polished diorite and everything like that. Schematics down in the description, world download, all that fun stuff. Thank you guys so much. One very last time, I really appreciate the support that we've been getting lately. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's great. It's crazy. It's so crazy. So blessed. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. Enjoy today's tutorial and enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, whatever that may be, whenever it may be. Enjoy life, and ciao!